Hello YouTube. I'm going to try and throw a few knots for you right quick. This one is called a double fisherman's bend. It is a knot to attach two ends of rope together to use the least amount of rope possible, or the line possible. It also has some shock absorption to it in the way that it's designed. And it's important on the way that you bend your tying to make these actually work, because if you don't get them the right way, they don't function as they were supposed to. So let's deconstruct this side of the double fisherman's bend to show you how it works. So basically I'm just going to bend the rope to work it loose, and you'll see this piece that's the tail. I'm going to pull it back through, and you see how it was just tucked under all of that. So it comes out, and then it's wrapped back on itself 2.5 turns. And the way you get that is you turn it, the one that's going to be in your right hand, turn it towards you. So you're going towards you, but you don't want to turn away from the knot. You want to turn back on the knot, just like that. See, there's my turn. There's my 2. There's a half. And we're just going to tuck it right through where our thumb was. Pinch this to dress it up. You don't want a lot of tail sticking out, because the whole beauty of this bend is you don't have stuff out here to get hung up on everything. Take the part that's feeding toward the other anchor point, wrap your hand around both of these, and give it a pull. And you see how that cinches down. Okay. Now, you don't want to at this time have it so tight you can't pull these. You want them to slide together, because as this part of the bend and this part of the bend hit together, that's also another bite. So the bite is actually easy to separate by grabbing the knot and twisting it and bending it at the same time. It'll work apart. So let's deconstruct this knot, and let's tie it from the beginning. Now you can watch how easy it is to untie this. Now it will get a lot of pressure on them, and if they do, what I've found is that you can stick a small, strong object in there and just kind of wedge your way in, and then work it loose. And once you get it backed out, it doesn't take just a little bit, and then you're free. You can work on them. Now that was nowhere near tight enough to need that. Sometimes you'll use a bigger straight prying tool. But basically, this is a very, very simple bend throw. This was one of the first knots I was taught on the boat whenever I was longline tuna fishing. You just take your lines, you cross them over, you make an X like this. Now the only thing I'm going to show you is throw your thumb down like that. Now this one's going to go towards you. Remember, your right hand's going to go towards you. And I practice it that way simply because I need more line. I practice it that way simply because if I remember, right goes toward me and left goes away, then if I do the right one toward me, the only thing that's left is to go away from me. And they have to, because if you don't, then both of these come in at the top and they curl away from each other and they don't fit. So basically, I've heard some of the fishermen call this the male and the female knot. Well, I'm not going to mess with that, not in this day and time, because people don't know what the difference is anymore. So you're going to do the same thing, but remember, it's left, so left is away from me. So I'm going away from me, 1 turn, 2 turn, and then come back up and tuck it in to where my thumb was. And you'll see that what I've done is I've made these two face away from each other. They're mirror opposites, but they will fit together. And I'm going to do the same pull and tighten just to dress the knot or dress the bend, and you'll see how they fit together. And that helps it all become one nice uniform bend. This is a very strong bend. You can actually use this to tow other boats. It may become compressed quite a bit, but it's really good for things that like fishing line, if you need a tie. And when you've got it smaller, this will actually feed onto a reel and not bunch up. And we've had to do this to reconnect when we were doing long line tuna lines that were 30 miles long. We would use this similar knot in the line, and it's quick to tie and very strong, as you can see. Hope you like the videos. Please like, subscribe, and follow, because YouTube's going to throw commercials on us creators, whether you're subscribed or not. And it would be nice if we would get a penny for every 13,000 videos or commercials they show on our videos. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for viewing.